The 2026 NBA draft is shaping up to be one of the best we've had in a long time, and one of the top prospects, if not the top prospect, is Darryn Peterson. A lot of people compare him to Kobe. I think we have to be careful with that. I remember the last time we compared a freshman at Kansas to Kobe. I actually see a little bit of prime Victor Oladipo in his game, that explosive first step, great two-way effort, and the ability to create his own shot off the dribble. Now, I do get why the Kobe comparisons are happening. Peterson's got a cold mid-range, he takes tough shots and makes them. He's great at getting steals or jumping passing lanes, and you can kind of see that Mamba mentality in him, even some of the same on-court mannerisms. His ceiling, I'm thinking Kobe with more playmaking. Actually, Kobe's playmaking was underrated, but we'll say a more willing to pass Kobe, with the safer route being a pre-injury Oladipo, but I think he'll play some at PG as well, so that's the direction I went when making his build. But first, we're gonna go through some realistic animations and ratings for Darryn, and if you want his space creation, I actually uploaded in a short a while back for 2K26. I made some slight changes to it, and we'll put that up to end off the video. Let's get into it. For his jumper, I actually like one of the best ones in 2K, Scottie Pippen. Darryn has a narrow base and kind of buckles his knees while loading up to lift off. And I think mixing KD and Jalen Williams gives us a good mix for his release. By the way, these aren't recommendations for online play, just what I think is some realistic animations for my NBA or offline. I'll show what all I use online when we get to the build. But Jimmy Butler for the free throw. Darryn has a similar routine with just the one bounce, Kevin Huerter go-to, Kobe pull up. I like Wiggins spin for him, and Kobe's hop jumper. Could go with Booker here or maybe even Maxey. Now for finishing, I like Gordon for his layup style. Darryn isn't much of a flashy dunker, but very good at finishing strong at the rim. Doesn't quite have the bounce of a young Kobe either, but still explosive. So just some packages with solid two-hand dunks and strong one-handers. 2K wasn't letting me edit layups or dunks, so that's why you're seeing a different player here. Kobe or Booker for the post fade works, then Kobe for the hop, and just went with Elite for the go to shot. He's not as quick as Tyrese, but some of his ball movements remind me of him, so just that's why I have Maxey for dribble style. And here is a quick look of everything else I used. Pause wherever you need to. I will say I don't like Wiggins step back though, so I changed that. And like I said near the beginning of the vid, some of his on-court and facial mannerisms are Kobe-esque, so that's what we go with for motion style. Not going to get into all of the ratings one by one in this video, but I think starting out you could really have him in that 80 to 82 overall range to start out. That used to feel high, but 2K has started to go a little crazy with ratings, so we have to keep that in mind. And you don't want some of the young guys who will play right away and maybe even start to get way down in the depth chart. But I think shooting wise, 83 to 85 range for 3-point is good and gives room to grow. Then high 80s for mid-range. One of the worries for him was shooting consistency, but that hasn't looked like much of a problem so far for Kansas. High 80s for dribbling and ball speed, and he is a pretty solid passer, so something like mid or low 80s for passing. I love his defense and him wanting to be that two-way player, so you'd want a solid high 70s or low 80s for perimeter. And still, basically he should be one of the highest rated rookies in the 26 class, if not the highest. I do think AJ and Cam are more NBA ready right now just off of their physicality. But we're going to go ahead and hop into the My Player build for Darryn. Just what I think is a solid build that I actually made and took to Random Rec. I think it's fun, like a young Mamba playmaker build. I like playing point guard, so I went with PG, but you can make him at the 2 as well and still have the same outcome if you wanted. I've seen him listed at 6'6", but he looks more like 6'5" to me, and we can get a bit more out of 6'5" with a longer wingspan at 6'9". He might even have a 6'10" wingspan, so no short arms here. And went with 203 just for the broad body type. He's not exactly broad, but I think it looks right for him in game as far as my career body types we can get at least. 85 layup. I tried to get it up to 88 for gold float game, but couldn't get it worked out. Still good enough for silver mix master and finisher with plenty of animations to choose from. 77 on driving dunk, but with 5 cap breakers we can get that all the way up to 93, which will give us gold posterizer, making it pretty easy to finish when driving. 70 post control just for silver post fade. Sometimes I like quickly getting in the post up on a drive then hitting a fade, so that's my thinking there. And it'll help us do some Kobe stuff if we want. For a Kobe slash Darryn build, you'd think mid-range would be higher, but it's just so easy to hit from mid, and it was either low 80s 3 or midi, so just went 91 on the 3. Would have liked to have gold Deadeye for Peterson, but we'll at least have gold set shot, shifty, and silver limitless. I don't like having only a 76 pass on a point guard, but it really is good enough to get the job done and hit the open guys. We just won't have as many animations to choose from. 86 ball handle is fine to me. We don't really have to worry that much about getting plucked in 26. And 86 speed with ball will give us gold lightning launch for the quick first step. Not going to do much inside with 60 interior D, but we do have 69 on block, so maybe we'll get some chase downs every now and then. 82 on perimeter, but I'll probably put that up to 85 so we can get silver on ball menace and pick dodger. I try making these without having to need that many cap breakers for people like me who don't have all day every day to grind this game or have the want to do that. I wanted 85 still for gold interceptor and silver glove, but just something we had to sacrifice. Silver still feels pretty good. I think I got like 3 or 4 steals a game while playing on this build. All of the behind the back spammers, I appreciate you. Nothing into rebound really, but you can still sneak in there every now and then with an 80 vertical, 71 strength. I like having strength in my builds, just feels like it helps on defense and finishing at the rim. 86 speed with 85 agility. Just keep in mind that if you did want Kobe's motion style, you would need to move some stuff around and get agility up to 86. I don't know about this getting a comp to Hershey Hawkins, but I guess he did take a good bit of threes for his time. Wouldn't bet on this being a Billups build either, but I guess Gilbert kind of works. 3-point sniping creator with no big weakness to report, and we still have our dunk that will get up to 93. And after that, you could change your name to Inside Out Slasher, but I like 3-point sniping creator better. Jump shot I used on this build was Ray Allen base with Baluba 75% and Jalen Williams 25. Still not a big believer in timing stability making much of a difference, but hey, here is one with A- and solid grades all around. And here is all the other animations I use for whoever is wondering. Mostly just personal preference, not really Darryn based on some of these. With the badge perks, I have immovable gold and shifty on legend with my +2s, challenger and float game on gold with the +1s. With surge, I just put in set shot for Hall of Fame and gold dimer. Then I have finishing specialization, so have Mixmaster on gold with legend poster there. My crew is only me and 2 other IRLs who rarely play, so nothing there, Sag. But that is about it for this Darryn build. I like making these for prospects. Don't really see much of that out there on the tube here. I'll probably do some more of the top prospects as well. Think it'd be cool to do some fictional or lesser known role players in the current NBA or past as well, but we'll see. I'm close to caving in on making a draft class. No promises though.